Здорово, здорово. Тут он играет в другой катке. Так, ладно, я не буду сейчас катать, я буду смотреть. Может, кейс выпадет. Ты кто?
Thank you very much indeed. The third and final map of this series. We are going to have the beautiful London crowd behind us. Vince, you enjoying yourself so far?
Awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. And I can't wait to see what Cash has in store. That's the first map Liquid have dropped at this major.
That's a very good point, actually, and they looked very flat. That's the kind of Liquid I don't like seeing. We see it a little bit too often for me to consider them in the conversation right now to be a top 3 tier. I feel like, yes, they definitely have the skill ceiling there, but I find them a little bit too inconsistent and streaky at points where they get into those ruts, they can't seem to dig themselves out of it. That's a massive issue for me with this team in general, but it is Cash. That's North American home territory. Famously, over the years, they've always played very well on this particular map. I'm excited to see who starts popping off, because Voxic there, Issa there, Bondic especially was actually top fragging. It was epic, I have to say, Vince. And speaking of which, check out epics.gg. It is a card collecting service where you can collect all your pros, all the players on the screens right now, and trade them, sell them, do whatever you need to do, Vince. I'm sure you'll be checking it out after this. That's epics.gg, and you can get it on your phone as well with the relevant app stores. Check that out, it's a lot of fun. All the pros are signed up, and there you go. Check it out. You convinced by that, Vince?
I am. That was an excellent plug.
Yeah? Oh, well, there we go. I'm quite good at this now. It's been 5 years in the making. Finally, we're starting to look a little bit professional. Either way, is Liquid warming up. I can confirm they'll be starting on the T side. It's going to be Hellraisers, of course, on the CT side. Pistol's going to be in everything. Remember, second half at Dust 2, Liquid won the pistol and nothing else. Yep. If they converted that 3-0, I dare say this would already be over. But they couldn't do it. It was a tenacious force buy coming in from Hellraisers with 1 AK, actually 2 AKs and a scout, I think it was, to clinch the round. So there we have it. Cash is another high-flagging, high-paced affair.
Да, блядь, я проверял, у меня Discord завис.
Don't even have to do strategies you don't want to. You can run around as a pack of wolves, finding kills. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The third and final map. Who will come out on top and reach the semi-finals? Team Liquid, or the plucky Hellraisers, who have seemed to have a resurgence after the second map. Bondic especially lighting the scoreboard ablaze. And we'll see what kind of buy we have to bring to the table here. Naf, he's got the Glock armor combo. Actually, he's got the Molotov. He's going to be deploying that towards the forklift. They're going for the A commitment here. It's Issa to defend. The flashbangs are decent. Angel has to reposition. But can he find the first frag? Certainly can. It's Bondic a chance to help out.
Two separate angles for him to watch out for. That elevation cost him dearly, but Hellraisers, although they have conceded the bomb, they have the player advantage. They still have a kit and a flash, albeit in a very weakened Bondic hands. He only has 2 HP left. Nafly instantly alleviating some of the pressure, but it's been stacked back on again as Nitro's done a lot of damage. Dead Fox picks up the frag. It's now looking good for not just Nitro, but Liquid too. And there comes the final kill of the pistol. Starting off Cash, starting off this third map with a vengeance.
Brilliant stuff there from Nitro. Remember, couldn't get a single gun round in the second half of Dust 2. That's going to put their best foot forward here on Cash. North American teams historically, especially Majors, have always been very good on this particular one, but there's been a lot of heartbreak as well when it comes down to overtimes and games that have been quote-unquote thrown with big leads, and Nitro and co are certainly aware of the prospect of a throw. This is the sort of team that can crumble at times.
Henry, we actually have a deco. It's been a while.
A full deco. So Desert Eagles across the board. No armor, no nades. Just going for those one taps. It's a map that lends itself to it. It's got plenty of range if you play it correctly. Don't need the armor necessarily. You're going for one shot headshots here. And these players on Hellraiser are certainly capable of delivering them.
It's very much a dry purchase, though, from Hellraisers. No utility to supplement these kills. Angel doesn't need utility. He's got aim on his side. Elige gets destroyed, dismantled through an A main. The Molotov release going to keep the CTs on the truck side of the site, which allows Liquid to charge in with their SMGs and AKs. And the bomb plant will be following. There's nothing that Victor can do about it, or is there? He's got himself one kill. He's at least put it in the realms of possibility. Now Bondic's going to get destroyed by Nafly on the side. A 4K in the round for him. Solid work in the end by Liquid, although it did look a bit shaky.
They managed to get the 2-0 on the T side, Vince. That's all they care about. That's what they went for. It works out, and they'll be up against the full eco here. 3-0 pretty much locked in. There's Zeus behind them. One of the most decorated coaches we have in the entirety of CSGO. 2 majors under his belt. With the SK boys, now known as MIBR. They're already in the semi-finals. Can Zeus make it there as well? We'll see the CZs come out. The benefit of not force buying completing that second round. You can flirt with the pistols and a little bit on the third as well. You can see Angel does significant damage towards Naf with a CZ headshot, but the kills coming in thick and fast now. And it's looking like quite the comfortable round for Team Liquid. It's a T-sided map. One of the only, I would say, we really have in the pool that's considered a T-sided. Cash. But let's see whether Leech can convert these kills. Brilliant spray control there. You could see how hard he had to work to make sure those kills were his. Taco, okay. Seems to know. Someone's on the other side of the door, didn't even knock, takes him down, and it's just Dead Fox now, stuck in the connector, and now with 0 health. Good stuff from Liquid, didn't give too much away in the last few rounds. They have got a bit of a bonus round prospect coming up, Vince, meaning there's 2 SMGs here. Not the most run and gun style. SMGs, the UMPs aren't as effective against the unarmored heads. Say the Mac 10, it can move very fast and be thrown into bomb sites and run and gun and jump around as well, but the UMP still has its place in these particular rounds, and we'll see who's going to be suffering without the helmets here. Hellraiser's now with Bondic with no helmets, Voxic, full glass cannon AWP, meaning he's very vulnerable. And I'd assume Team Liquid are going for an A-sided attack here. Two players towards a connect at the very start. Needs to push off any aggression. Nafly takes down Boxic. Remember, he had no armor there. He shouldn't really be challenging those really tight choke points like that. As soon as one better touches him, it's what we call aim punch. It means his crosser will fly up in the air. But Dead Fox, that's audacious as well, taking a lot of damage down to 14. Going for the Hail Mary play here. This is absolutely chaotic. And it will be Naf to find the second kill for Team Liquid here. Hellraiser starting to fall apart a little bit of the seams there. Dead Fox with low HP just wanted one kill.
Я занят, я смотрю матч.
Back to the side, but that was ambitious.
I can understand trying to take control
Я
of
не
the
слышу
situation,
тебя
but that was
сейчас.
insanity.
А ты хочешь кейс, что ли,
Both
выбить?
players
Да.
to be the round isn't
там
quite over
процент
just yet, but you
маленький.
can see the Hellraiser
Ну,
already
чё,
stacked
блин,
in spawn.
вдруг
It's not
выпадет.
even planted, it's going over to A
100
side.
рублей 120, наверное.
So their intentions have been made clear. It's going to be a
Может, и
save.
больше.
It will be Liquid on a 4-0 lead. As they force their way now onto A, realizing that it's open, completely available for a free plant. There's a lot of equipment value though for Hellraisers. Understandable they'd go for the save, but that is going to be an issue because Voxic now probably won't get another hit for quite some time.
Yes.
And all we've really seen from him so far is to go for a peek and get destroyed. I think it was Nafly, right? From Toxic Shot. Just wrecked him without any
Мираж
sweat at all.
Yeah, if you don't have armor, it's
Кэш, кэш, кэш.
You take a split second and anything is coming your direction, you really can't do anything about it. You should primarily be holding a very passive angle, and you don't have that armor. But
Я сейчас буду играть, сейчас.
the Orpers want to go for it. They can hit these shots if required, and you can see it wasn't an amazing headshot from Naf. He sprays in his general direction, and even a couple of bullets against no armor is going to take them down, regardless of the location of the shots. Naf feeling confident now. 4-0. Hellraisers don't really save much at all from the previous round. Have to be CZs.
PUBG, там сейчас это обновление с
Bonus. 3 CZs,
Вообще
Desert Eagle for Boxic, and Bonding with the P250. Angel spends a little bit more cash with the armor, same story for Issa. These rounds, normally the one to work out, the ones you least suspect. That CZ still.
There it is.
There it is, yeah, absolutely. You don't really preempt them rushing towards the door with CZ. You're sure, you're prepared and held up for it, but all of a sudden it starts to fall apart. It's exactly what I was building up, Vince. I'm glad it transpired in this way because if you blink, you'll miss it sometimes. The CZ and Deagle combo can be very deadly and difficult to hold up.
And to make matters worse, Issa has the AK in his hands and he's got Kevlar behind it. Hellraisers, this could be a branch to grab onto, and they're going to do it in style. Not only do they win the round, they do so without losing a single player and pick up 4 AKs for themselves. That is a huge boost to their economy.
Well, that is
Hellraisers.
big from Hellraisers.
Нави хорошо играет.
Нави, да, я что-то обратил внимание. Последние катки прям рвут всех.
Да,
great play from Hellraisers. Can't take anything away from here. Nice boost, good little push as well towards Squeaky.
16-0 они последний раз победили.
Aggressive play with the AK-47 that was retrieved from the 4
Да.
terrorists. Naf with plenty of
У них
cash.
последняя катка была 16-0, они разорвали.
In the last few rounds, he'll use that good squad and head towards middle.
Вообще просто сухую команду отымели.
Какая, не помнишь?
Так это не знаю, посмотри по этим, как его. Там турнирная таблица же есть.
Я уже играю.
Сейчас гляну, подожди. Так, тут где-то было... Где-то есть же был. Я помню, что... FACEIT London. Так.
Подожди, я сейчас через таб зайду. Steam.
Так, о турнире, по-моему. Нет, не то. Короче, не помню. Я помню, что, короче, последнюю катку я видел. Они выиграли реально 16-0.
А что за карта, не помню?
Карту.
Ой, не помню.
Если даст 2, то в принципе нормально, потому что они даст 2, они на нем одном играют. Они на нем тренируются.
Ну, понял. Бля, жалко нельзя заглушить этих комментаторов, блин, а?
Не, это да, это
Раздражает, блядь.
Но они работу выполняют, что? При этом они зашибают такие бабки.
Так там тоже же комментаторы, это что же эти бывшие киберспортсмены?
Да, они бывшие, но они знают. При этом они бабок получают.
Да. М4 блядь, охуеть. Она стоит нормально. Бля, короче, я не слышу тебя.
А ты у меня очень-очень громкий.
Ну потому что мне орать приходится. Бля, дадут, не дадут кейс, блядь. Я уже, блядь, 300-500 матчей посмотрел, блядь. Только один дали за все это время.
Да ладно, тебе дали кейс?
Да, у меня... Юмп выпал. Да, за 12 рублей, сука. Да. С пометкой Лондон, блядь. Я на FACEIT играю сейчас.
Я на FACEIT не играл, потому что нет. А так я за.
Не, я разобрался, как играть. Там тоже читаков хватает, блядь.
Серьезно?
Да.
Но там читаки, наверное,
Не, там просто, понимаешь, там первые матчи обычные, они не требуют античит FACEIT.
А, нормально.
Они не требуют античит. Вот, а в обычные игры играть, блядь, там могут любые, там не обязательно античит, понял? И вот в этих играх надо сначала добиться какого-то определенного уровня, чтобы ты мог играть в эти в нормальные игры с античитом, блядь, пиздец, прикольно.
Типа что-то как в рейтинг,
да?
Не, ну в принципе, где-то
scenario and make it all on FACEIT.
Да.
We know this guy can stand and bang with the AWP. He's deciding to go for the M4 instead. Definitely just saw the head of Nitro. And it seems on the other side of the box. It's all about that second player though. FACEIT has no idea. Really trying to draw out some fire, see if you can get some information from sound cues.
We almost got the kill there, Vince. It's coming down to the wire now. Time ticking away. FACEIT, of course, does have a kill, but no time to work with here. Great attempt. Kept it expensive, but it will be Liquid extend the lead 5-3 now, as Twists will survive. The only player to do so, he takes the AWP.
Дайте мне кейс, я съебу с этого матча, блядь. Ну а чё, я открыть хочу просто, мне...
Всё, скинул, дроп скидка мне.
А, базуку хочешь посмотреть?
Нет, да, пока базука. Базуки нет.
They have to make some compromises still.
Smokes
towards the entrance and now to defend with the S4. Molotov towards checkers. Angel aggressively in the B storage area. Won't have anything to challenge just yet because Twist has fallen back. FACEIT in the squeaky door of the north. Now that's an audacious angle, but he can fall back with the door open. Probably wants to shut it behind him indeed, and falls back towards the A site.
Yeah, it's important that he had Issa there to help him out. Watching A main. Otherwise he could have got caught on the cross. Nitro does have an open his hands though. It has been back and forth between himself and that flight. Sketchy, sporadic does too, but ended strong with the AWP, was landing some nice flicks. Strong with Mr. in the meanwhile is going to get mollied out of his position on forklift. Can he get any kills? Yes, he can. One and a whole bunch of damage in that fly. That could put some foundations down for Hellraisers to build on, but those foundations are crumbling somewhat. Bondic is at least going to counteract with a Molotov, but Bondic walks out into the open just for Nitro to block out. Another 2-on-2 retake.
Yeah, it's difficult as well. Angel and Dead Fox segregated from the bomb side by the really efficient smokes thrown by Team Liquid. Nitro misses out another AWP shot here, but Elise looks clinical with the AK-47. The lineup comes in. Dead Fox can't convert it. We go 6-3, and money's starting to dwindle now for the Hellraisers. Liquid Liquid with a firm lead. And maybe this is the first tactical timeout from Hellraisers now. Need to consider their options. I don't think they can really justify the buy here. Nitro looking very good at those few shots missed. The one just before that, there's still 3 kills in the round. Looking much better with the orb itself. So, Eagles, P250s, not really much to report here for Hellraisers. No armor, no defuse kits, no nades more importantly. So it should be 7-3 here for Team Liquid. Bit of a rough spell in the mid stages, but now they've stabilized. They're starting to rack up money after this round. The money's not great right now, but they get...
Сколько кэш стоит? Ты говоришь, 120 рублей, да?
Нет, кэш я не нашел. Инферно стоит 120 рублей.
У меня Инферно был, как раз с него выпал.
А, нюк самый дорогой.
Сейчас я скажу, что там за юм. Где он тут наш?
Especially considering 3 of their players are under $1,000, they can't afford to lose weapons.
Exactly. So you can see them being very efficient here, using all those grenades and making sure nothing is given away.
Twist through the smoke.
Не понял, куда он делся-то, блядь?
Bondic's last man standing, but only 24 health separates him. And indeed Hellraisers.
Нашел.
And that has came up. Hellraisers will have a buy. What's also worrying for me, Henry, is that these rounds of course of that. What's also worrying is that Hellraisers had the pistols by and large. So other than that, it's been pretty smooth sailing for Liquid. That slight blip on the radar, pretty smooth sailing for Liquid. That slight blip on the radar of 3 consecutive rounds has now been completely neutered.
It really has. Tactical timeout now, the first used by Hellraisers. Tournament life on the line. After Dust 2, they seemed like they were up for it. They were ready to go into the third. There's another high fragging affair on Cash. They've had some great gun rounds so far, but after going 4-0 down in the opening sectors of the first half, they get 3 and now lost 3. Money starting to get to a more comfortable position, but still not ideal. Dead Fox, the first half, they get 3 and now lost 3. Money starting to get to a more comfortable position, but still not ideal. Dead Fox contemplating the second orb once again. He's got $5,000, doesn't look like he'll go for it, sticks on the M4A4. Top bracket so far, Naflies 15-7 after 10 rounds, and the top 4 Hellraisers, Dead Fox and Bondic both on 8 kills.
Voxic allows him to go for the peak and also extinguish any Molotov.
Amazing performance.
With being too aggressive after the first pick, though. Nice smoke from Voxic allows him to go
for the also
extinguish any Molotov. He has struggled with being too aggressive after the first pick, though. He's put his team in a good position. So it's good to see him just back away, hold the angle again. Double peaked, and he's going to get doesn't need to chase the kills. Oh, there was also he's put his team in a good position. From Angel onto Issa. Nafly's going to get double peaked, and he's going to get 1 in a second. Oh, there was also some team damage done. From Angel onto Issa.
On the B side of the
Not for the first time in his...
Now, unless Voxic does something absolutely magical at this point in the AWP, they've got almost no chance of winning this round. It's a decent plant for Team Liquid. And it's all down to Naf once again. Now set on 17 kills, as Alige hit a wondrous shot towards the CT truck, and it was all done. After losing Nitro initially, you thought the Hellraisers had this one in the bag. It was Voxic that opened things up with that off shot towards B, but that was just a cue to get away from him. He is the danger man of Hellraisers, and if you can get to the other side of the map quickly and leave him to his own devices towards B, why not? Get stuck in towards that A side. Nafly catches 2 of them pushing, and at that point, it was all done. Hellraisers now homing in on maximum loss bonus. This will be the 4th. They do save 2 players, so we'll see the AWP in the hands of Voxic and Dead Fox in the M4. They've got $3,000 between them round. I think.
Так. Так.
Ну что ты там решил?
Да я запустил в закладке, блядь. По идее, должно же прокатить через Steam TV. Ну, в смысле, чтобы можно было играть.
Не знаю.
Ну, я в закладке запустил, да и все, как хуй.
Я не шарю. Вот в этом.
Популярно, блядь. Нет, не то нажал.
О! Жига.
Так.
У меня, как всегда, на улице за окном срач, блядь. Соседи с 5-го этажа.
Скидывают?
Бухие опять. Нет, они просто
ты имеешь в виду срутся в том плане, что ругаются?
Да, это писец. Это можно слушать целыми ночами, я тебе серьезно говорю. Это невозможно. О, аэродроп.
Че, им пиздюлей не дал? Никто ни разу.
Нет, просто потому что у нас в подъезде все ссат. А Ваня не хочет, потому что скоро у нас пополнение, и он не хочет это... Там, блядь, не пизда. Ну, попасть под всякие там...
Я понял. Так.
Сука, летун космический. Еще ебал начищу. Да!
Тихо.
Я просто хочу удалить эту игру.
Удаляй.
Ну как такое может быть?
Вот так.
3 раза в голову с юмпа. Он не сдох. О, а тут обновление, новые ранги системы какие-то, что-то я не могу. На тестовом сервере. Так, ну что ты идешь? Угу.
Попозже сейчас.
Ты матч смотришь?
Нет.
Я очко сегодня засрал. Жестко.
В смысле?
Да мы играли ММ.
Ага.
И получается, Вовчик реально у меня прям из-под ног стырил килл.
Ага.
Ну... Так, подожди, мне надо стрим на паузу поставить, повтор идет. Как его? Он прям оставался у пацана, наверное, хп 5. Он взял, в него стрельнул, стырил. Потом бегал, угорал. Мы начали с ним стреляться, я его убил. Он на меня обиделся, замутил. Как всегда. Везде опять. И это... Все, писец. Мы с ним не общались весь этот. Ну и все. Как-то оно так получилось. Вроде он со мной не разговаривает.
Рейдит. Сейчас захожу.
Кто у тебя?
Да,
Куда, в пабг?
Не, в этот, блядь.
М?
Нет, в этот, блядь, в Раст.
Я с вами. Только мне надо сначала вас найти там. Вас, по-моему, снесли же, да?
Несколько раз.
Так, как выйти из паба?
Стой.